Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, and I recently got 60 subscribers and I am so grateful. I had the idea of reviewing my old art. I recently made a video about how I got into art. It was very hard for me to start off, so I want to show you my old art and give my opinions about it. I hope you will enjoy this. This is going to be very cringy. Let's do this. So, my 5 points that I'm going to go through: shading, anatomy, colors, composition, and idea. I might not touch in each point for each art that I'm going to show, because sometimes it's not relevant. If you find your art similar to what I'm going to review today, please take notes. I have 4 drawings of mine and I'm going to go through by date. First art is from 2011. It is only line art because I don't know why. Character from a game that I don't remember its name. I think it's Wonderland Online. What you see here is a magician. It's supposed to be a magician girl. Let's go through our point. Anatomy. The head is too big and the hair covers huge part of the head. Real head doesn't look like this. There is more face than hair in one's head. I guess this is the worst mistake. Also, the eyes are too big and the mouth goes through the chin. I think I know why I chose this to be like that, because I used to look at a lot of Chibi's art. The mouth used to go under the chin. Well, I am not the best anatomy artist even today, but I know that the shoulders supposed to be wider than the head and look like the head is bigger than the shoulders together, so that's a mistake. The hands are too big. The idea is, I don't know what can I say about ideas in fan art. It is something that I can tell about every art of mine until today, that I lack of ideas for my art. She's a magician, she can do magic stuff. Maybe it will be better for the idea. And composition, other than the stuff behind taking attention from the head. I didn't understand composition at the time, so it's not fair. Okay, let's go to the second art, which is from 2012. This is a fan art for MapleStory again. This is my character and she says here, I think that I'm the only ballet that wearing dress. This is from Joe, from the forum that I used to go to. The idea is funny. Shading. I have a problem with the shading because you can see that it doesn't make any sense. I used to use black airbrush and hope it will work. But shading is not black at all. Shading is the color but a bit shifted to blue according to colors theory. I thought it was cool at the time, but now I know that shading doesn't work like this. Shading is not black. This is one thing, and also there is no source light. Like shading go everywhere and there is no direction for the shading. You can see that shading goes both sides. There is no one direction for the shading, which is not the best idea. Anatomy. Well, MapleStory anatomy is not the best anatomy that you can find in the world, but I tried to copy the MapleStory anatomy and tried it on, let's say, not so chibish style, and the hands just go crazy. I don't know what happened here. The legs are too big, and it's okay with the shoulders because it's supposed to be a chibi and it works here. It could be better. They're not on the same height and it's bad. I mean, it could work if I was consistent with my anatomy. Colors. Basically, those are the colors of my MapleStory character, and the colors are okay. I love the colors that they use in MapleStory, so unless the color in itself could be better, because you can see the white dot that happens when you use the bucket tool. But when I say colors, I mean color theory. I liked the green background because green goes against pink, which is gray. Composition. I didn't understand composition yet, but putting the talking bubble behind their head was a good idea, and putting the text like this. I could do it better, but looking back, that I didn't understand composition and design at all. It was pretty good. The whole thing is pretty good. I am very surprised that I could do that in a very young age. Again, I could do better. I mean, I could move a bit the whole character, or maybe expand the canvas so the talking bubble won't touch the edge. Other than that, great. I love it. Thank you. Okay, the next that I'm gonna cover is also from 2012. It's 1 month later. When I learned how to draw, I wanted to draw a fan art for everything that I like, so, and Pico was part of them. And this is a bit more complicated art. Let's go to the point. Shading. Again, for the last one, the shading is not any better. You can see here that I try to use lights, points for trying to use them, but not so good. Shading go everywhere, and I didn't know what is the source of light. Anatomy, it's just a month later, I didn't make any progress, and the shoulders too thin. At least the hands are not that big like last time. It was my part of when I understood that you can hide your hands, and it's very bad. I used to do it for a long time, so if you are struggling with hands, please don't do that. Please try to draw them so you won't be hiding them anymore and trying to avoid drawing hands. Please do it. I did it for so long time, and just don't do it. Colors. You know, it's so easy to choose blue on blue, and okay, but if you want to make your art more interesting, so please don't use blue on blue or any color on color. You can use the opposite color, like blue goes orange. I could use orange background and it would look much better. Maybe keep the background blue and his shirt could be orange. It could be cool too. Also, his skin is too yellow. I guess it's because of the skin shading, but it's too bad. Composition. Okay, in this point, look like I tried to understand composition. The canvas is too high. Maybe I could cut there, just where his curl is ending. You can see that I tried. I wrote the Pico right there, and there is also blank space. It's not the best idea to have if you want to be your art more interesting. Also, I have one thing to add about the color and shading, that his hair is too bright. It looks like it's made of steel. Idea. The idea is cool, like, again, fan art. Too bad that it was just him sending and not doing anything else. Maybe I could add another thing that is animating. Last but not least, it is 3 years later, 2015. This is China from Italia. This is one of my very first Italia fan art. I used to draw a lot of Italia fan art, and I still do, and I have a lot to say about this. Okay, so let's start with the shading. I don't understand why it's been 3 years and I still use black as shading. You know, it's not the best idea if you want to make it look really good. At least we have some kind of direction for the shading, kinda. It's just very start of the direction. We have the light of the shirt that's coming from backwards, but then we have the shading on the hand that's coming from the same place, so I guess I lied. There is no direction for the shading. The hair looks better than last time. There's shading, there's light, they're mixing, and I don't know if the best idea. I also took a lot of inspiration from Himaruya, the creator of Italia. Eyes, one is too small and one is too big, and the whole face is, I don't know what's going on with this. You can understand what I tried to do. I tried to draw the face in angle. Yeah, at least I tried, because, you know, I don't think that anyone nails a new pose on the first time. The nose line goes too high. It's supposed to end in the eyebrows, and that's at least how I do it today, and it looks good in my opinion, but we don't understand what's going on with the nose. The mouth is too small, the neck is too small, the other shoulder looks small too. At least the shirt has some kind of personality, I guess. It warps the hand pretty good. Okay, I think I mixed shading and anatomy together, so let's go to colors. No background, which is kind of relevant to many art, including the arts that I do nowadays. I have no background, and maybe a bit of shading would make the whole drawing stand out and be much better. About colors, I mean, it's just a character with pink shirt, and there is not much choosing for colors. I used pink shading for the skin because that's how Imoro used to do it. And my opinion about it, that I like it. Until today I use it sometimes. Nowadays I also mix it with blue, so it looks even better. Composition, the character sits in the middle looking In that year, I already knew what composition is. I was in the art class. I guess I didn't use that on my own drawings because I thought composition was not that important yet. Now I know that composition is very important. So, too bad. Idea. There's not much of idea thinking. So if there was any idea putting into this, it was much better at least. But I didn't. Too bad. For conclusion, if you guys find any similarities between your art and mine, please understand that review and critiques are not hate, and the proof that I reviewed my own art today, I review myself, doesn't mean I hate myself. By the way, this is things that I had to go through many time ago, because right now I see stuff that I could change if I was just there pointing at my own art and saying these are the mistakes, you can change this. This is how important it is to look at yourself, to critique yourself. And this was my art reviewing. I wanna review your art too. If this was helpful for you, you want me to review your art too through my 5 points, you can send me your art and I might review your art on my channel. I have my social media down below. You can DM me through any social media. I might review your art. If you find this helpful and you like my videos, please subscribe to my channel. I very appreciate it. Like this video and share with others if you think this video can help others. And thank you for watching. Bye.